Welcome back, family and friends. Nella Bots here from the always fantastic Crypticurium. This is the March Parcel of Terror. Arrived a little late, but that's fine. It's always worth the wait. And this month, the theme is slashers, but not your normal Freddy's, Jason's, Chucky's, you know, Pinhead, all those guys, Michael Myers. Not your usual slashers. The underrated slashers. The ones that do not get the appreciation they deserve. The underdogs. So let's see what we got here in the March Crypticurium Parcel of Terror. Slasher themed. Let's get the butts open. I got it. Got a nice gray flyer this month in March. Haha. Yep. Crypticurium. And at the top it says Jason, Freddy, Michael, Leatherface. We all love the heavy hitters of slasher genre. But what about the lesser known ones? As slasher fans, we all have the one obscure slasher film that we recommend to our friends. The 5 that I've chosen to spotlight here in are my personal favorites that just don't get enough love, in my opinion. Enjoy. And then I will go through the items in just a minute. Jason McKittrick. This is his 5 personal favorite underrated slashers. So let's give it a shot here. Got a piece of artwork right here on top. Rosemary's Killer. Awesome. This is from the Prowler. I believe Tom Savini does the effects for that film, and it's fantastic. And I actually have a t-shirt, Rosemary Killer, so that's cool. This is a paper doll. They had a number of these in past Parcel of Terrors. They had one of Freddy and one of Jason, a couple of Jason, and one of Michael Myers, I believe. But there you go. And got a changed head there. You can, from the famous scene in the film. Don't want to give it away in case somebody hasn't seen it. We got some black tissue paper. Reach in there and grab something. I got some. We have some sour punch straws. Some good sour candy. I throw that in my work bag. Eat it at work. Oh, check this out. This is a fun sticker from the Slumber Party Massacre. Oh yeah. Some good old horror and TNA. Look at that. That's a great poster there. This is a decal. Definitely make it into a magnet. Slap it up on there. Magnet ever giant growing magnet collection I have. Close your eyes for a second and sleep forever. The Slumber Party Massacre. One more time real quick for you. The killer with that big drill. I haven't seen that one in a very long time. I need to see that one again for sure. I remember renting that from a good old rental store back in the day. Ooh. We got the slasher magnet, which is always amazing. This one's a little smaller than normal, but it looks amazing. It reminds me of what is this movie? Let me show you guys. The little girl in the raincoat. What movie is that? Alice, Killer Alice, Sweet Alice. Is that what it is? But look at that. Great. A lot of detail in that. That is cool. And it's a little smaller than the normal slasher magnets, which is fine, but because I always love the magnets. I'd gladly put it up over there with all the other Crypticurium magnets I have. Find out what that one is here in just a minute, in case I got it wrong. Here's a wall plaque. Kind of looks like a scarecrow. Don't know what film this might be from, though. There are a number of interesting scarecrow horror films out there. Maybe I've seen this one when I read it on the flyer. There you go. Scarecrow wall plaque. Get a zoom in there for you. Got a bronze finish to it. Move right along, get the next thing out here. Go here, the Cryptic Curum website, and order your Parcel of Terror, eh? Yeah, eh? I don't know what that was. Ooh, we got another little figurine of the little monster figurines he's been doing. I think I got him up here. Yeah, a little Frankenstein, Jack Frost, and oh man, I can't remember. It's a Mexican crying lady figurine. Ooh, this one's got to be my favorite one so far. Nice blood red, and this is Cropsy. I can already tell you that, because once you see this face in the horror film, you never forget it. And that's great. That's definitely great. I hope you see all the little details in this guy. Let's see, can I get the... Yeah, there you go. My light's washing out the red, but you can definitely see the details in the face. There you go. That's a little better. It's hard to show these little figurines on camera, but they're definitely truly amazing work in them. A lot of great detail going in them guys. Get that little face again. That's pretty cool. And I love that they stand up. You can just stand them on the shelf. Just like that. I've been lining them up here. I'm going to have a whole little family of them soon. Is there anything else in here? That is it. Let's go through the flyer real quick. Hopefully I can figure out some of these things. First up is the Dark Night of the Scarecrow wall plaque. See, I saw a movie called Night of the Scarecrow, or Scarecrows. That's the movie I saw. I'm not sure if I've seen Night of the Scarecrow. Let me read the synopsis here and maybe I can remember if I've seen it or not. Perhaps the most sympathetic of all the slashers, Dark Night of the Scarecrow is credited as the first killer scarecrow story put on film. Bubba, a mentally challenged man with a heart of gold, is wrongfully accused of murder and lynched by a local mob who hides his body in a scarecrow costume. Bubba, still dressed in the costume, takes revenge on his murderers from the grave. It sounds so familiar. I probably have seen it. It's just probably been forever since I revisited it. But that's pretty cool looking. Pretty cool looking the wall plaque. What we have next? The Prowler paper doll. Let me get it in there close. The Prowler paper doll print. The latest in Mike Wazowski's series of paper dolls made exclusively for Parcel of Terror. This month picks the rampaging killer dressed in his World War II GI, who terrorizes a small seaside town in New Jersey. See more of Mike's work at, see if I can get this right, yogblocksoft.blogspot.com. That's as best as I can do with that right now. Alright, here's the magnet. Yeah, I think I got it right. Alice, Sweet Alice. I don't know why I want to say Sweet Alice Sweet. I don't know. I want to say it backwards. I'm dyslexic. I am dyslexic, everybody. Don't pick on me. Alice, Sweet Alice. The latest edition in our ongoing Slasher Magnet series, A 12-year-old girl who murders her youngest sister in a church before her communion will be enough to center a horror movie around, but it's just the first part of Alice, Sweet Alice. I honestly don't know how this film constantly gets overlooked. It predates Halloween, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street. Alice is depicted in her mask and yellow resin slicker with a knife at the ready for her next victim. So that is pretty cool. It's definitely a lot smaller than other slasher magnets. But I don't care about that. It still looks amazing. I'm just saying that it's pretty amazing how Jason gets the detail in that. I wish, let me see, hold on one second. Alright, I went and grabbed Beetlejuice over there, and here's Alice, Sweet Alice. See, there you go. I mean, look at all the detail in Beetlejuice from a couple months ago in a Parcel of Terror. And look at Alice, Sweet Alice. Look at that. Definitely a big comparison there. Big difference there, and Jason still knocks it out of the park with the details. Alright, next up we have the Slumber Party Massacre sticker. Does any more other movie poster exemplify the 80s slasher more than Slumber Party Massacre? A pile of scantily clad women, a killer with a precariously placed phallic murder weapon, and an over-the-top slasher logo. I mean, yeah, it's definitely 80s horror greatness right there. I gotta find this movie and see it again. It's been so long. When I look at this, all I think about is the PlayStation game. Was it Night Trap? You know, remember that? With the weird vampires coming in and catching the scantily clad girls. And next up, we have Cropsy. Here we go. Cropsy Mini Monster Mini. The latest in our series of Monster Minis is depicted on the hedge. Let me start over with that. The latest in the Monster Minis is the depiction of the hedge clipper wielding slasher Cropsy. Horribly disfigured in a prank gone wrong, Cropsy extracts revenge on the teenagers who he holds responsible, cast in blood resin. And that is really difficult for everybody to see, but it looks amazing. I might could try to snap a better picture of it and try to put pictures at the end of the video like I do on most of Parcel of Terror videos. If I have time to do that, I'll do it. So don't hold me to it. Stick around after the video and you'll see close-ups of the items. And I just want to say, the burning is where this Cropsy character comes from, is a really cool slasher movie. It came out almost exactly 1 year after Friday the 13th came out in 1980. Friday the 13th released on May 9th, 1980. The Burning released May 8th, 1981. So it definitely was inspired very much by Friday the 13th series. I got this movie on Blu-ray and I think it's great. And that is it, everybody, for the March Slasher Cryptocurrency Parcel of Terror. And next month, for the April Parcel of Terror, which I hope to arrive soon, is The Predator, the Headhunter. Yes, I look forward to that box. It's going to be amazing because I've got a couple of other Predator creations from Cryptocurium that I might feature along with that Parcel of Terror to show you just the amazing work that Jason put into those Predator creations of his. So look forward to that next month, coming out in April. It should be arriving in a couple weeks, I guess. But thank you very much, Jason McKittrick, for all the work you do over there at Cryptocurium. This one is amazing, Parcel of Terror, as always. And I'm really digging the little Cropsy figure. It's going to go right up there on the slasher shelf. And everybody, if you're interested in Parcel of Terror, it's definitely unlike any other horror subscription service. It's all handmade horror items by an artist, hand painted, hand sculpted, and you can smell art coming off these things. It smells great. It smells like fresh paint. I like the smell of fresh paint. A lot of people don't, but I like it. Hit the link in the description below. Go order your Parcel of Terror. Have it sent to you. And I believe I want to say May Parcel of Terror is going to be all Exorcist themed. So if you're a big Exorcist fan, you need to get in on that one. Order your Parcel of Terror. Have it sent to you. And thank you very much, everybody. Like, comment, and subscribe. And one more little thing I want to bring up, because I would like for everybody to remember to try to hit that little subscription. Right by the subscription button on YouTube, there's a bell button. Click that little notification bell, and that way you'll know when all my new videos post, and you won't miss out. So, thanks again. Like, comment, subscribe, and what did y'all think of the items? Wonderful Parcel of Terror as always.